Ah, the credit card. Is it a friend or is it a foe? Well, that depends on how you play the game. If you're anything like me back in the day, I thought credit utilization was something financial wizards talked about. So here's a spoiler alert, it's not. It's something everyone needs to know to win this credit game. So stick around because at the end, I'm going to share an advanced strategy you've probably never ever heard of, and it could save you thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, now your credit report can make or break your financial dreams. So the question is, are you ready to take control, credit warriors? Great. Let's dive straight in. So, firstly, what the heck is credit utilization? Well, simply put, it's the percentage of your total available credit that you're using. And it makes up a whopping 30% of your FICO score. That's right. Almost a third of your score hinges on how much of your available credit you're spending. Now, here's the golden rule. If you can, keep your utilization under 30%. But if you really want to impress those FICO overlords, aim for 1 to 6%. Personally, I tell all my clients to shoot for under 10%. Why? Because lenders love to see you've got credit, but you're barely using it. It's kind of like having a buffet and eating just a salad, God forbid. Discipline is key. Now imagine you have a $10,000 credit limit. If you owe $3,000, your utilization is 30%. That's okay. But if you can keep it at $1,000 or below, you'll see a noticeable boost in your score. Okay, so let's get into the juicy part. How to manage your credit utilization without losing your mind. Now, here are a few solid strategies you can use right now. So, number one, shift personal debt to business credit. Now, business credit doesn't factor into your personal FICO score. So, if you have a business card, move some of those expenses over. Just make sure it's a legitimate business expense. So, no transferring your Netflix bill to Steve's Emporium of Streaming. Now, here's a pro tip. Keep your business card payments in check. High balances there can affect your ability to borrow for future business needs. Next up, balance debt across multiple cards. So instead of maxing out one card, spread the debt across several cards. And what happens is this keeps the utilization low on each card. So an example here. If you have $5,000 in debt and 3 cards with $5,000 limits, aim to split the debt so no single card has over 10% utilization. Next up, request credit limit increases. Now, here's a tip. Call your credit card company and ask for a limit increase. If they say yes, your utilization instantly goes down without you spending a single penny. Just don't use the higher limit as an excuse for you to spend more. Now, when asking for a limit increase, highlight your on-time payment history and income improvements because it's all about showing that you're a low-risk borrower. Now, ladies and gentlemen, timing is everything. So pay your balance before your statement closing date, not just your due date. Why? Because credit bureaus see the balance at the end of the statement cycle. Now, you could pay your bill in full, but still show a high utilization if you wait too long. So remember, guys, timing is everything. And on that point, set calendar reminders to use autopay for strategic dates. Small tweaks in timing can mean big jumps in your score. Next idea, become an authorized user. Now, if you have a trusted family member with a great credit history, ask to become an authorized user on their card. Their credit limit and good payment habits can give your score a serious boost. Now, if you're looking to go from Credit Pro to Credit Ninja, listen up. These next strategies are next level. First up, velocity banking. Now, this technique involves using a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, or another revolving account to pay down high interest debt quickly. It's a way to leverage cash flow and reduce those balances rapidly. Now, here's a quick breakdown. Use your HELOC as a debt payment hub while still covering your daily expenses. This snowball effect helps crush interest much faster. Next up, transfer your credit card debt to an installment loan. Now, credit card debt hits your utilization hard, but installment loans like personal loans, well, they don't have the same effect. If you can transfer your debt into a low interest installment loan, well, then your utilization score improves dramatically. Next up, get secured loans based on assets. Now, if you've got savings or other assets, you can take out a secured loan. Your credit utilization will drop, and you're essentially borrowing against yourself. How about a margin loan? Now, if you're an investor, margin loans can be a clever option. They allow you to borrow against your stock portfolio without cashing out your investments. Now, heads up on this, be cautious. Market volatility can affect your ability to keep your margin loan balanced. Have you ever thought of fintech solutions such as Gauss Money? Well, fintech apps like Gauss Money, what they do is they help you pay down your balances more strategically by automating payments before your statement closing date. It's kind of like having a personal financial assistant who always is on top of your credit game. Have you ever thought of a personal line of credit or a PLOC? Now, a PLOC can act as a backup for emergencies and help your credit card balances low. Keep them low, rather. Think of it as a safety net to handle big expenses while still protecting your credit score. So there you have it. From simple shifts to advanced techniques, these hacks will help you hide your credit utilization and, more importantly, boost your score. Remember, the name of the game is to look like you're using credit responsibly without getting buried in debt. So, just in case you missed it, here's a quick recap. Shift personal debt to business credit. Balance debt across cards. Time payments before statement dates. Use advanced strategies like velocity banking and secured loans. Now, as always, if you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop a comment below about which strategy blew your mind the most. And remember, I'm here to help you achieve financial freedom. Now, go be that credit ninja you were born to be. I know you've got this. Thank you.